Okay, here I go. I don't know for how long this is going to work, this video. So I arrived here yesterday with an 83-year-old man who was pushing all my luggage in a little trolley or cart, whatever you call them. And it's in a courtyard, sort of, on a boulder highway in Las Vegas, Nevada. And it looked very homey, very inviting. And I wondered how it would have felt with when I had 4 children as a single parent, and it would have been beautiful, lots of room, and for my children a refrigerator, and this is what my daughter ordered from Canada, and a beautiful, handsome young Spanish looking man had delivered it. He was 22 years old, and now he is my Facebook friend. It's strange how I pick up kids, other people's kids, isn't it? But, you know, I'm a mother and a grandmother, I guess. Technically I am, but not really. Well, that's a long story. You'll have to read my upcoming book, Heather Benita, Touched by the Balkans. 4 words. He was sitting there. He wanted to sit on the floor cross-legged and hear the rest of my story. I said, no, sweetie. We're going to publish it, but it's going to be cheap. It'll be within your budget. Because I know what it's like to not have a silver or gold spoon in your mouth when you're born into this world. Trust me. My family worked hard for whatever they had, but the Queen helped too, or it actually was the King then. And they gave, or was it the Queen? Maybe it was a woman that gave us, the Hopkins clan, 100 acres of land to work their hands to the bone. And if they wanted to eat, they didn't go to a supermarket. Anyway, this is the room. You know what it was like a couple of centuries ago when they came to North America. There was nothing. I don't even think there was an immigration office. If you landed here, you were part of this country. Now, see, it's such a waste of money to. Now, you see, I could have had 4 kids right there on that king-size bed. And Mom slept on the couch last night, all curled up in the ball. I'm 100 pounds soaking wet. That's where I slept. You see, I don't need a bed. I can sleep anywhere on the floor, which I did recently, not even a week ago. Now, you see, isn't this beautiful? Oh, my goodness. But the only thing I don't like is this. It's kind of noisy. I don't like noise. When you're an ex-mother of 4 kids, you don't like noise. I remember the day all my kids were fighting. God, they used to fight. Holy moly. 2 kids, and I guess the father of the 2 kids, he was from Bosnia. And the other father of the other 2 kids, he came from Dalmatia, the Dalmatian coast. So when his first child was born, he said, Bića borba u kući. That means there's going to be a war in the house. He predicted that. He predicted when little Charlena was born, he said, Bića borba u kući. Bića borba u kući. Now that I'm old and I speak that language, my lips are all swollen. I just came back from a little country. They call it third world. According to our standards it is, but hey man, it wasn't third world. Those women sure know how to cook and told the line. Boy, did they ever listen to their husbands. It's like they were concubines. Sorry about that, sweeties, but I'm a liberated woman. Thank you, American women. If it wasn't for the American women, we wouldn't even be able to vote. Thank you, USA. I'm an American through and through. And it said so on my very first passport. Permanent residency, United States of America. I was 17 when I got my first passport. I was running away from home. You better believe it. It wasn't very good here for women, young women. 17. I wasn't even a woman. I was a girl when I was abducted. So that's the preface or introduction to my book, Touched by the Balkans. And it's a true story. It's no word of a lie. Trust me in the name of God, in the name of Jesus Christ. I speak the truth. I am a truth-seeking person, human being, mother of 6. But I want you to read my book because nobody has the time. You can put a bookmark in it, pick it up, and take you forever. You can read it. It took me 60 years to write it. So I have a voice, but I also have fingers. And I went to school because I wasn't entitled to go to university. Girls didn't have a big education in those days. You got a little bit, sure enough, before you got married and the big diamond ring. Remember Marilyn Phoebus and Sylvia, what was it, Sylvia Snyderman or whatever? We were expecting a big fat diamond ring. All of us kids, young girls, we were going to get married, and we had a hope, just hope. I hope the marriage works out, because if it doesn't, I'm going to be on the street with 4 kids and you have to get a job to feed them. Anyway, it's all over now. God bless America. God bless North America. God bless South America. God bless all the planets. And I sailed the world and the 7 seas. Annie Lennox, yay. Come on, I'm going to hear that song. I'm going to look it up on YouTube. I sailed the world and the 7 seas. Everybody looking for something. Hey, truer words. I don't know who wrote it, but I'm going to find out right now.